Dick.
And thank you so much for joining us in our second project here. So we found this van a few miles away from the house. It was for sale. So we kind of thought it was meant to be.
Now we got two of them, and I need a bigger garage.
So we're gonna be taking a look at the engine, making sure it's working.
Absolutely, and then probably a lot like we did with the first van, which we're still at kind of a standstill looking for somebody to paint it. But so now we're going to start on this one, which is actually, this one's actually I think in a lot better shape, sheet metal wise, for rust and stuff. So you know, we're about going to go through this thing from one end to the other and make sure the running gear is all good on it, and we're going to get it running.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
Bye-bye.
We just did a compression test on the cylinders, and it looks like the number 5.
Number 5.
No
compression. Now all the rest of them were what?
160 to about 160.
About 160. So we're going to pull this valve cover off, and hopefully we can see what's wrong with it. I'm guessing we've got a valve stuck open. Hopefully that's it. We're going to find out in just a second here.
What do you think, Dad?
I don't know. We're going to crank it over here in just a minute. Set that over there. This one right here. But the springs look like they're up all the way.
It's got a little oil in there.
Yeah,
Not as much as some of them, though.
There might be something with this valve right here. I hope it's nothing Let's see if all this stuff works. We're going to crank her over here. Ready?
That guy's not moving.
And then when they started it up, that valve was stuck. And it bent that push rod. Now you should be able to look around in here and find that piece. Yeah, get a good picture of that. You can see where that's the top of that. You're looking at the push rod itself, whereas this one you're looking at even though they kind of look a little the same, you're looking at the rocker arm with the little hole in it. Here the little hole is gone, and what you're looking at is the hole in the push rod. So this is shot. All right.
What's that?
Well, there's compression on this cylinder. There she's going.
Oh, it's going now?
She lifted up. Is that rubber hammer in here?
You took it inside. Hey, Pa.
Hello. Back on the engine here. We got it finally figured out. I kind of diagnosed what was wrong with it. If you remember in the video, this rock arm was not moving at all. And I thought, and we had no compression on this cylinder. And by that alone, I should have been able to figure out this valve was held open. But the valve was held open ever so slightly that I couldn't tell. So I thought the push rod was bent or something like that. But apparently, on the bottom of the push rod is the lifter. And the lifter was rusted in the bore for the lifter. And it rusted tight because it was sitting for a long period of time, and it rusted tight with it sitting on the lobe of the cam. In other words, the cam had the lifter pressed all the way up, which lifted up the push rod, rocked this over, and held this valve open. And it was open just a small amount that I couldn't tell. We broke it loose, put some fluid in there, and got it working. We got them all working now. And now we also have a new one. We're going to replace this. Remember this rocker arm, the push rod actually wore all the way through it. So we've got a new one for this one. So I think we're done in here now. Hopefully there's, and I think Bob's got the new spark plugs in. So we're about ready to fire this thing up.
It's moving.
Yeah, I think she would start actually pretty easy here, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Except I don't have this one.